elevator, elevator, elevator.
It's a machine that takes people or things up and down between floors in a building. Here is a sample sentence. The elevator in the office building stopped on every floor, making it take longer than usual to get to the top.
Eliminate, eliminate, eliminate.
This means to get rid of something completely, so it's no longer there or exists anymore. Here's a sample sentence. The company will eliminate 10% of its workforce in order to cut costs and increase efficiency. In this example, eliminate means to get rid of or remove something. In this case, jobs, completely.
Elimination, elimination, elimination.
It's the act of getting rid of something or someone that is no longer needed, wanted, or useful. Here is a sample sentence. The company implemented an elimination process to cut down on unnecessary expenses and streamline their operations. This sentence demonstrates how the word elimination can be used in context, referring to the act of removing or getting rid of something, in this case, unnecessary expenses.
Ellipsis, ellipsis, ellipsis.
It's when you leave out some words or parts of a sentence, but still makes sense because the missing bits are implied. Here's a sample sentence. The professor's instructions were clear. Read chapters 1-5, and then the ellipsis indicates that the rest of the instruction was omitted. In this example, the ellipsis is used to show that part of the sentence has been left out.
Elliptical, elliptical, elliptical.
This word describes something that is curved, but not in a complete circle or straight line. It's like a shape that's missing some parts, making it look a bit irregular. Here's a sample sentence. The elliptical shape of the exercise machine allowed users to move their legs in a smooth, continuous motion. In this example, elliptical refers to an oval or egg-shaped form that is symmetrical about its shorter axis.
Eloquence, eloquence, eloquence.
It's the ability to express yourself clearly, strongly, and persuasively through words. Here is a sample sentence. The politician's speech was renowned for its eloquence, as he effortlessly wove together complex ideas and persuasive arguments to captivate his audience. In this example, eloquence refers to the politician's ability to express himself in a clear, concise, and engaging manner, using language that is both effective and aesthetically pleasing.
Eloquent, eloquent, eloquent.
This word describes someone who speaks or writes in a clear, persuasive, and impressive way that makes others listen or pay attention. Here is a sample sentence. The lawyer's eloquent speech to the jury was so persuasive that it swayed their opinion and led to an acquittal. In this example, eloquent means having a clear, expressive, and effective way with words, able to speak or write in a way that is easy to understand and convincing.
Elusive, elusive, elusive.
This word describes something that is hard to catch or find, often because it's quick or clever. It's like trying to grab a slippery fish. You can't quite get a hold of it. Here is a sample sentence. The rare, elusive creature was spotted by only a handful of people in its entire lifetime. In this example, elusive means difficult to find or catch, often because it is quick, clever, or well hidden.
Emancipate, emancipate, emancipate.
This means to be free from something that was holding you back, like rules or restrictions. It's about gaining independence and being able to do what you want. Here is a sample sentence. The women's rights movement worked tirelessly to emancipate their sisters from the shackles of oppression and inequality. In this sentence, emancipate means to free or liberate someone, in this case, women, from a state of subjugation or servitude.
Emancipation, emancipation, emancipation.
This refers to being freed from something that was holding you back, like rules or restrictions. It means having more freedom and control over your life. Here is a sample sentence. The abolitionist movement's fight for emancipation from slavery led to the signing of the Emancipation Proclamation in 1863. This sentence uses emancipation to refer to the act of freeing people, specifically slaves, from bondage or oppression.
Embargo, embargo, embargo.
This is a rule or restriction that prevents something from being sold, traded, or used by certain people or countries. It's like a big no sign on something. Here is a sample sentence. The country imposed an embargo on all trade with its neighbor in response to the recent border dispute. In this example, embargo refers to a government-imposed ban or restriction on trade or commerce with another country.
Embark, embark, embark.
This means to start or begin something, often by getting on a vehicle or into an activity. Here is a sample sentence. After months of planning, we will finally embark on our dream vacation to Europe next week. In this sentence, embark means to begin or start something, such as a journey or an adventure.
Embarrass, embarrass, embarrass.
This feeling is when you're uncomfortable or ashamed because someone knows something about you that you'd rather they didn't, or because you've done something silly or wrong. Here's a sample sentence. She felt embarrassed when she tripped on stage in front of her entire class. This sentence demonstrates how to use the word embarrass, meaning to cause someone to feel ashamed or self-conscious, in context.
Embassy, embassy, embassy.
A place where people from another country go to talk to officials from their own country when they are visiting or living somewhere else. Here is a sample sentence. The American embassy in Tokyo was closed temporarily due to a severe storm warning. This sentence demonstrates how the word embassy can be used as a noun, referring to a diplomatic mission or office that represents one country's government in another country.
Embody, embody, embody.
To embody means to show or represent something through your actions, behavior, or presence. It's like being a living example of what you believe in or stand for. Here's a sample sentence. The actress was able to fully embody the character's spirit and mannerisms, making her performance feel incredibly authentic. In this example, embody means to represent or express someone or something in a complete and thorough way.
Embrace, embrace, embrace.
To take something or someone into your arms, showing love and acceptance. Here's a sample sentence. After a long and difficult journey, she finally found the courage to embrace her new life in the city. In this example, embrace means to accept or welcome something. In this case, a new life, with open arms, often after some initial hesitation or resistance.
Embroider, embroider, embroider.
This action means to add decorative patterns or designs to something, usually with thread or yarn, by sewing them on one by one. Here's a sample sentence. She spent hours embroidering intricate patterns onto the delicate silk fabric, carefully stitching each thread to create a beautiful and unique design.
Embroidery, embroidery, embroidery.
It's the art of decorating fabric with thread or yarn, creating patterns and designs by sewing them onto the material. Here is a sample sentence. The intricate embroidery on her grandmother's antique quilt was a testament to her skill as a needlewoman.
Emerge, emerge, emerge.
It means to come out or appear from something, often after being hidden or inside. Here's a sample sentence. The butterfly began to emerge from its cocoon, its wings slowly unfolding as it took its first flight. This sentence demonstrates the word emerge in the context of something, in this case, the butterfly, coming out or becoming visible after being hidden or enclosed.
Emergency, emergency, emergency.
A situation that needs immediate attention to prevent harm or trouble from getting worse. Here's a sample sentence. The fire alarm went off and we had to evacuate the building immediately due to an emergency. This sentence demonstrates how the word emergency can be used in context, implying a situation that requires urgent attention or action,